Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, August 17, 2016. The markets are under a correction today. It was predictable. We could not explain the reason why the market rose really before, and to me, this correction was totally expected, and that's the way it goes right now. So it's pretty calm everywhere. The U.S. dollar is stabilized within its bearish cycle, and if you look at the Nikkei, the market did not continue to go down, but never reversed this resistance there. The China market started a small correction at its big resistance level. The London the market started a correction as well, and the SPY is almost breaking its short-term support. The Nasdaq is just about there also, as the Dow Jones also, and the TSX, which is heading a little bit faster towards the previous support out there. So there is no bullish momentum anywhere on any sector right now. It's correction all over the place, profit taking. In most cases, that's what's happening. So look at the crude oil. After going up for 4 days, the movement started to top. So actually right now it is a neutral situation, end of the bullish cycle. If you bought something at the beginning right here, would be a good idea to take some profit there. And the gas is very slow-mo. Nothing is happening out there. And finally, the stock started to do a correction. So there's no buy point at the moment at all on this sector. And an amazing thing here is the gold. The gold is very stable this morning. Nothing's happening. There's a little bit up and down, but very negligible. But it's very uncommon, but the stocks are heading down. They had the habit of going up more than the price of the gold, and right now they're heading down faster than the price of the gold. So I can see a lot of profit taking out there. And for the moment, so you have to avoid totally. If you bought a few stocks or one or a few stocks recently and are too close to lose all the money you made or the profit, or if you bought at the top here, I don't say it's a good idea to keep all of the positions, because it's going against your direction right now. And in the mining sector, now the TTMN index no longer exists. That's the reason why we had no quotes on it, and it's been replaced by TXGM. It's not as precise as it was for the Canadian market, because this stock includes US stocks as well. But definitely the sector is breaking its August support here, and it's heading down. Will probably go down until the bottom of July. And what it means for the stocks, it means that tech could come to 17 bucks, London 525, First Quantum 975, and in most cases that's what's happening. Northern Dynasty is still very well performing. It's doing a correction today because the stock rose from 90 cents to $1.50 recently. So now at 110, it's just sitting in the middle, always still respecting its uptrend, and at any moment it goes up above 120, 125. It's going to be a buy signal again. So for all of the rest of the sector, consumer discretionary is under correction. Telecom also, and it's at the support at the moment. The financials are heading down too. The only sector that really resists is the industrial sector. For what reason? Because the train like CNR are going up. And CP is going up also, while a bunch of other stocks are going down, but very slightly. There's not many sell signal at all out there. There is even Stantec that is on the move, on an upward move. But in most cases, it is small corrections like this that are not very dangerous for the moment. So the sector goes well. Real estate is at its bottom, the utilities are under correction, and most of the other sector are also under a correction. I only have two questions here on the tablet. The question bar is open. Feel free to answer your question. You're going to be answered right away. And minus 23 on the Nasdaq market, minus 64 on the Dow Jones, and minus 71 on the TSX. So far, the bullish momentum is dead. There is nothing else that is really pushing upward. The whole market is under a correction. At 2 o'clock, it's going to be the FOMC that will be talking, revealing the minutes, and that could create some volatility. So even go down steeper or even pull back. So that's to be watched at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And the healthcare is going up today because of Valent, because there's a company that took a position on it, and the company, it's Lone Star Capital, that has taken a new participation in Valent. And so Valent that's Valent that does it, you know. So, and Valent is also reversing its downtrend. So that's we have a new bullish cycle and a new uptrend here on Valent so far. And the other stocks are very calm so far today. There's not much, but a few stocks like CRH Medical is on the bottom, and there's no pullback. And there's Prometic that it is like that too, and Knight Therapeutic, and also Nobilis is on a sideways movement. The only stock that is really moving somewhere is Valent at the moment. And Performance Sport had lots of problems, and they were going down a lot, but now they're under the spot. They are under the spot. They themselves started an internal investigation, and since then, the U.S. regulator and the Canadian are having them on the spot. They are going to investigate in this thing. That happened to a lot of company. Could you analyze the gold market, please? Well, I did. The gold market, you see the gold is very, very stable right now. And this is the intraday chart over the last 10 days. So look, up and down and up and down and up and down, not much, okay? So look, like today, there's 0.1%. It's not a big movement. So you hardly see the quote, or today's quote. But the stocks are going down. And that in most cases, look at that. So the stocks are not reversing their trend, except Yamana. And but they're heading towards the support. They'll pretty well all go there. Like Detour could come to 30, and New Gold was stronger than the others. But profit taking happened there too. And Pretium is going to head to 1340. Eldorado is sitting there. If the other are falling, this one might be going down under its support and also the trend line. So you see, look, Yamana even broke its short-term support, heading towards the June support, and that's the worst. And Barrick is not at the support yet, but is heading. So I can see a little bit more correction in this sector. And here, hi Michelle, I bought RME, Rocky Mountain, RME set 725 on May 24th. Okay, 725 on May 24th. You bought it right there. You thought at the time that it was breaking out, it did it, but you respected the rule. When you buy something like this, you have a support like that, you sell if it breaks the support, and you take a profit if it comes here. So you got patient, and finally, sooner or later, there was a real big buy signal here. But now you're in total profit, 841, you paid 725. You sold two-third at 806, which is very, very good. So now you want to do what would you sell the rest? Look at that, 810. That's it. Put a stop loss at 810 and sleep on both ears.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
I can't figure out your name, but it is funny. Your name is Guru. Here, Guru is my guru, not Yellen. So he's talking about Janet, probably. Okay. Bought DDC at 12.33. Wait for an exit at 11.77. Yeah, you got it. You probably at 12.33. You probably bought it here, and it sounds nice a little bit at the time. Let's go back to this, okay? And So in this case, when you look at it like that, I admit, it looks good, because when you look at that, it's from the support. The support is higher than the other one, so he decided to take a position here, which is all right, okay? But you were overbought on the stochastic. The volume was not great enough, okay? So in this case, just for instance, I'd say it would have been better to wait still for a while on a stock like that and enter into the second one like this, or if that one would have been stronger. But I'm not criticizing. I mean, everyone could have done that. And look, right now you are totally right. 1177 exit. That's it. That's all. And that would be a reversal of the cycle, of the trend, of the intraday trend, and everything. But still, I think you still have a few chances. I hope, because still, when the market is under correction, we don't know. I hope I will not accelerate. But just in case, hold on to your selling price. And that's all we had for the questions. So let's see okay, we got a little pullback finally on the Nasdaq market, but it is just a pullback so far, because all of those summit here could, so in the eventuality, it happened many times like that. When the market goes down and then stop going down and is not going down once more without pulling back, it will pull back. It's hard to explain, like it was here. Here it was not pulling back too soon, because people are always afraid that it accelerates. But as soon as it starts going back, I'll show you it in 1 minute. It's easier. You see, look, in a 1 minute chart, like this, you can see. So there was a strong bearish cycle right there, and after a while, not breaking through anymore, then there was a very, very short-term uptrend, bullish cycle here. And then until it goes there, it still can increase a little bit. It would just erase the last bearish cycle, okay? So when it comes over there, so that means it becomes neutral. And look at the market heading fast on the upside right now. And it's gonna stop right here. You see the quote? It's getting, look, it's pulling back very, very strongly right now. And what are the other doing? The same thing. We have exactly the same on the Nasdaq, on the New York exchange. And even on the TSX. So I don't know what happened. Something just happened to create this candle here that we see. Okay, so there could have been a return to the downside, but instead it went to the upside. So this is day trading stuff, robot stuff probably. And but remember, we are still in a market that is under a correction. There's no bullish momentum today. It's not yet the time to try buying stock at their support, because they're going to rebound. We could expect a couple of more days of correction here. But first, listen to see what's going to happen at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I thank you very much for being on the show again today. So the markets are we don't have news anymore on that market since quite a while. So to me, there's something going on. Something's going to happen, because but so far I think we're ready for a little bit more correction. Have a great day.